I'd like to let you know that this podcast is really a grassroots type affair. We all learn as we go. Initially, these will be recorded, and as we learn and we get the programs correct, we will do these live. Uh, right now, that we're working with Dottie Tubb in Nashville, and we hope to bring her into the program where she also can contribute. We're specifically working towards the back of the book, and I'll be working a lot with the persecution of Christians, and especially the elders. Uh, I happen to be both, and I happen to be running through some persecution right now. Uh, so, anyway, like I said, we'd be working the back of the book, primarily Revelations. And like Revelations says, now we rose in heaven, Michael and his archangels fought against the dragon. Well, the dragon, of course, is the devil. And the dragon and his angels fought back. But they were defeated, and there was no longer any place in heaven for them. And the great dragon was thrown down, and the ancient serpent, who was called the devil and Satan, then deceived the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels, who became demons, come down with him. Well, I'm realizing all that right now. I'm involved in a dispute with greedy relatives, not mine, but that greed is a key tool of the devil. And another one is people that don't want to get involved, that he can work with both of them. And neutralism is just as bad an opponent as the opponent. People don't realize that. And where I'm working now, I'm actually visualizing a poor woman in her 80s being put in unlawful imprisonment in her own house, keeping Christianity, doing everything they can to keep Christianity out of it. I've been involved, and they've been attacking me, trying to get me uninvolved. And I'm not here to hate them people, I'm here to pray for them. Because evidently, the devil has sent his people inside of them, and they are really, corrupt. It's a terrible thing what's happening to our world today. And so I'll be talking and praying for everybody involved in this. And so far, the only two Christian people I've run across is this lady and myself. And I'm talking about pretty much a total justice department at the level of this city. And the judge had appointed a guardian to this lady who thinks she's God, I guess, because she is doing everything to keep me away from her. And I'm going to point it out, and I'm going to ask people to pray for this lady and get these demons out of her system. And she said that the investor interest was in this woman, but that's a lie. It's a proven lie. She has no interest in this woman but her own greed and her own self-preservation, I guess. That's how she makes a living, taken from senior citizens. Now and it all started with this lady's daughter, who also was afraid. she was going to lose her inheritance. Well, this woman, 82 years old, become a millionaire as a school bus driver. Now imagine that. She worked for years as a school bus driver, was thrifty enough to accumulate enough assets to total $1 million, and now everybody wants a part of that, even though they contributed nothing towards it. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want any part of it. I just want to see this woman end her days being happy. I mean, it's true. She has now come down with dementia, and she is forgetful, but she's not senile. She forgets, but when you get her in track, she can carry on a intelligent conversation. But not when she is in prison and her own grandson is her jailer. She is really confused. And it's only because she is a born-again Christian and through the strength of Jesus, she is able to keep good health and keep on track. And she cries a lot because she realizes nobody wants her to be happy. I do. And I'm sure most Christians around do. But, you know, it just looks like that whole city is a modern day version of Sodom and Gomorrah. That I haven't found any Christians out there. I've seen a lot of Antichrist. I've seen a lot of false prophets. I took a whole roll of stamps and wrote to every church in that city. And we're talking over 100. And all I was requesting was, could you send a representative down to keep this woman company, because the courts wouldn't allow me to even call her on the phone. And the response I got actually shocked me. It was zero. Not one church responded. Not one church was interested. Now, a lot of the churches, the mail was returned to me because they don't want to hear about things like this, I guess. There's no way to contact him. And so that's where I'm basing most of my program on. And I'm not talking off my head. I'm not talking anything I can't show in written proof or eyewitness. Video interviews. I have all this on hand. And not only do I have it on hand, but I copied it down, and I sent copies through my computer, through a little system like this here. You plug it in your computer, and all my interviews and stuff are on that, and I'm also pre-recording what I'm going to be putting on this website. And if you want, it's kind of a podcast, like as a popular show on television, reality shows. Only those reality shows are staged before they even start making them. This is not staged. This I have past history on. And this I can prove, and I will. Right now, I made a list of over 20 people that have become part of Satan's soldiers. That's what I call them. And I wrote a song on it. And you can hear the song on the start of this webpage. So keep in touch, and I'm going to be doing as many of these as I can. I know they're going to try and shut me down. But like I said, they're all recorded. Even the ones I do live, I'm going to make a recording of and send it out. So I hope you can send this on to your Christian friends and let us know what, this will tell you what you have to be looked out for. I don't know if there's any help for this lady and myself, but if we could stop it from happening to somebody else, it's worth the effort and worth the persecution that we've been going through. Trust me, we have been through a lot. That's it for now. I appreciate you watching.